Hello, and welcome to the Wellness Rock Show with your host, Stephanie Dio. This is a sacred space where we dive deep into 5 pillars: mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, and financial, to create optimal wealth in your life. In each episode, I will be your faith-filled friend, guiding you on a transformative journey towards a godly and vibrant life. Whether you're seeking peace within spiritual leadership, inspiration for your wellness journey, or practical strategies for a successful lifestyle, Stephanie and the Wellness Rock are here to nurture every facet of your existence. Join us as we embark on a sacred quest to align the body, mind, and spirit in harmony with God's design. Welcome back. I'm so happy for you guys to be here this week. Bum, 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 bum. Don't ask. I don't know. Y'all are gonna see some authentic, weird Stephanie coming out, because that's who I really am. I'm weird and I'm fun and I'm goofy, and I feel like I suppressed that for a little bit just because of everything that I had going on in my life, and I just wasn't I wasn't super happy. So now I'm learning to love myself again, and I'm learning to be happy, and I'm healing, and I'm growing, and there's so much growth to come and lots of healing to do, but it's all a journey and we're here for it. And I'm so when I tell you I'm so excited for what we're about to get into today, I'm so excited about what we're going to get into today. And we're going to be talking about how to identify as your future self right now, eliminating limiting beliefs and imposter syndrome, which is a real thing. And it can be tough. It can be really, really tough. But Stephanie, the Wellness Rock, are here to make that so much better for you. So it's such an easier process to move through and to grow through and to heal and evolve and grow. And we're all going to do it together, because life is all about growing and evolving and developing and growing through things that we've been through, whether that be childhood or relationships or whatever it may be. We're here for it. We're supporting each other. We're loving each other. We are a community, and I love you guys. So we're going to jump right into it. I know we all know what it feels like to kind of do something and feel like I'm not qualified. I'm not qualified enough to do this, which is not true whatsoever. You're not, you do not decide whether you're qualified enough to do something or not. Guess who does? God. God decides if you're qualified enough to do something, and if he gives you a vision, that means that if you have a vision for your life, that came from God, and God already qualified you. God already paved the way. God already made a path for you to go. And if this is your purpose and your plan and your vision, don't worry about anything else. Let go of everything, withholding nothing. Give it to the Lord, and he will take care of you. So a lot of that feeling of unworthiness, or you're not capable of doing something, or you're not qualified to do something, a lot of that comes from limiting beliefs. And limiting beliefs are something that it can be really, really hard to grow through limiting beliefs, because it's something that is in our subconscious, which our subconscious is not our conscious mind. So it's not something that we're consciously aware of. It's subconsciously in the back of our heads that make us have these limiting beliefs. So I'm going to take you through 5 steps that you can take to discover and let go of limiting beliefs, starting with self-reflection. So I want you to ask yourself 2 questions. What beliefs do I hold about success? And then what do I believe about my own abilities? Because there is a disconnection there about what you're actually capable of and then what you believe about yourself. So really self-reflect. Step 2 is journaling. And you can journal about those questions, because for me anyways, when I journal, I'm able to think more clearly. I'm able to express my thoughts better. And it allows me to just see what I'm feeling, see what's going on inside of my head. And then I want you to write instances where you feel stuck. So when you have a situation come up in your life, where are you stuck? Where can you not move forward? What are your triggers that are like holding you back from taking that next step? I want you to self-reflect and really journal about these things. So step 1 and 2 kind of go hand in hand, because you need to self-reflect and realize what your triggers are, what your thoughts are, what do you believe about yourself, what do you believe about your abilities, and all of that. And I want you to journal about it. And then I want you to explore your past experiences. So whether that be childhood, past relationships, past friendships, what past experiences have you had where you feel like they might have brought you down, and they might have put you down and said things to you that weren't necessarily true, but now those things are in your subconscious mind. And I want you to recognize that, first and foremost, if someone in your life is saying rude, hurtful things to you, they're not true, and most likely you need to remove that person from your life, because they don't see your true value, and they don't see the person that God really is creating you to be. Because honey, you are so valuable, and you are so capable of doing so much, that if somebody else can't see that, they don't deserve you. They don't deserve to be in your life. They don't deserve to see your success, because they don't see the value and the character that God created you to be. So I want you to consciously know that if you're surrounding yourself with people who are putting you down and saying hurtful, rude things to you, and mentally and emotionally messing with your head, none of that is true. And I want you to take the step towards you, because it's really important in evolving and becoming that person that God is calling you to be in order to do what you want to do. Because if you don't let that go, and if you don't grow through those things, you're never going to reach the potential that God really has for your life. So, little side note, but really encourage you to explore those past experiences. That was step number 3. Step number 4 is noticing negative self-talk. So I want you to think about the words that you say to yourself. Like, are you calling yourself stupid? Are you telling yourself you're dumb? Like, are you telling yourself you're a loser, or that you'll never be good enough, or whatever it may be? What are the words that you're speaking over your life? What are the words that you're speaking to yourself? Because that's what you believe subconsciously. Whether you're joking or not, like, your subconscious is always listening, and the way your brain works, it's a defense mechanism. Your body is always trying to protect you. So whether that be a good thing or not a good thing, it's not going to, unless you heal from that, you're not going to be able to get to where you want to get to. So I want you to pay attention to those things. But then I also, while you're listening, I want you to challenge those thoughts and feelings that you have about yourself, because they're not true. And then I want you to write these down as I read through them. You don't have to write like the whole verse or like what I say, but I want you to at least write the scripture so you can go back and look at it in your own time and replace your lies with truth from God. And I'm going to share them with you guys. And I really, really encourage you to do this, because God will transform your heart and your mind and heal you in ways that you don't even know you're capable of healing. I promise you. So Genesis 1:27. So God created mankind in his own image. Ephesians 1:4-5. We are chosen by God. John 1:12. To those who believe in his name, he gave the right to become children of God. Zephaniah 3:17. He will take great delight in you. Jeremiah 31:3. I have loved you with an everlasting love. I have drawn you with unfailing kindness. And those are just five of 5 million in the Bible about who God says that we are. Maybe not 5 million, don't quote me. But there's so many instances in the Bible where God tells us who we are, and it doesn't matter what anybody else has to say about us. It matters what God has to say about us, and his truth is in the Bible. And we need to replace the lies from other people and the enemy and replace them with God's truth. And that is God's truth. You are loved. You are loved unconditionally. You are his children of God. You are chosen. You were chosen by God. God hand knit you in your mother's womb. You are worthy of so much. You are valuable. You are all of these things. And I really want you to understand and know this. And this will help you move past those limiting beliefs. If you challenge your own thoughts, remove those negative thoughts, remove the negative self-talk, and replace it with the truth from God. And then get out of your comfort zone. That is step 5. Get out of your freaking comfort zone. Staying comfortable will never get you anywhere. It will never get you anywhere. And this is something so hard for some people to understand. I understand it because I don't stay comfortable. Like, honestly, I don't like being comfortable. I'd rather be uncomfortable. Put me in an uncomfortable situation and I'm a thrive because I know that is going to get me to where I need to be. Being uncomfortable means that you're growing. Being comfortable probably means that you're staying stagnant and you're staying in a situation that is probably not good for you. So get uncomfortable, take that step of faith, take that leap of faith, do what you have to do to remove those limiting beliefs. So I'm going to go through those 5 steps again. 5 steps to help you remove and eliminate limiting beliefs from your life. Self-reflection, journaling, noticing negative self-talk and replacing God's truth with your lies, exploring past experiences, and getting uncomfortable. These are your 5 steps to take to get over those limiting beliefs. I'm not telling you that this is going to be an easy process. This is going to be a difficult process. It's going to be a journey, but it is going to be a beautiful journey when you're not having those limiting beliefs anymore and you know who you are within yourself, within who God says you are. And no matter what anybody tells you, you're going to be confident enough to know, no, I'm a child of God and this is who God says I am and this is what I'm going to do. And you're going to be on fire, sweetheart. So yes, I'm so excited for you. And this is why I was so excited for this episode. Within all of this, we have something called imposter syndrome. And what that really means is where we doubt our own abilities and we have a fear of being exposed as like a fraud because we don't believe in our accomplishments and believe that what we're doing can get us to where we want to get to. So you can have like self-doubt and say that your success stems from external factors like other people and luck and timing, or you can have feel of failure and comparison. Like all of these are, I would say, symptoms of imposter syndrome. And, this goes straight back to limiting beliefs and like who we believe that we are, because none of this is true. And we can speak that same truth from God over our lives, like when we experience this too. But other ways to work through this is to acknowledge and accept those feelings. Like acknowledge like, okay, I don't feel qualified enough to do this. I don't feel like I am responsible for the success in my life. Acknowledge those thoughts and give yourself grace for having those thoughts. But then I want you to internalize your success and know that it is because of you. And God already gave you the ability to do that. So I want you to internalize that success. Internalize what it feels like. Internalize that feeling of I am successful. Internalize that feeling of getting the dream car or going on that dream trip, whatever it may be. Visualize yourself doing that. And then set realistic standards for yourself. Understanding that you're going to make mistakes and it's a process and it's a journey. But you have to set those realistic standards and you have to hold yourself accountable or get yourself an accountability partner. Get yourself some faith-filled friends, girl. I'm your faith-filled friend. I already told you that in the intro to this episode, that I'm your faith-filled friend on this transformative journey to becoming the best version of yourself. I'm here for you. And if you need someone to hold you accountable, just shoot me a message. I'm totally down to help you, or I can connect you with someone that is willing to help you as well. And then overcoming this is a process. Like overcoming imposter syndrome is a process and it's not going to happen overnight. Just like letting go of your limiting beliefs is not going to happen overnight, but it's a destination and it's going to lead you to where you want to be. And it's going to allow you to become the person that you want to be, because you have to know that you're capable of achieving everything that you want to achieve, because you are. Say it with me right now. I am capable of achieving everything that I want to achieve. Everything that I want to achieve. Do that with me in your car, wherever you are, washing laundry, riding your bike at the gym, whatever it may be. I don't care if you're at the gym. Say it out loud. because other people are probably feeling the same way you do, and they're going to be hyping you up like, yeah, girl, you successful, But now I want to take you on a visualization journey. And